Hi, my name is Skippen, and I'm back with a special illustration breakdown. This time it's to celebrate a milestone for me on YouTube, 100 subscribers. It's a really big deal to me. I really appreciate all the support, and I hope that I can bring more content in a variety of different ways for everyone that's watching. And something I've been wanting to do for a long time was distribute PSDs of my artwork. I think that breaking down these illustrations with a video and a time lapse is really good, but a PSD can really offer something different. You can dig into it at your own pace and see what I've been doing, how everything looks like close up, all that. And I'm happy to say that I'm going to be distributing PSDs over Gumroad. You can find it at gumroad.com/tsukepen, TSUKEPEN. And there I have two different artworks that have longer time lapses without a voiceover, high resolution JPEGs, as well as a PSD. And I just wanted to say that everything is available for free on Gumroad. If you use the code THANKYOU, or if you check the description of each item, there's a link there that you can get it for free. And I just wanted to really thank everyone for the support. Between doing the illustration and putting it on Gumroad and making this video, I got another 50 subscribers, and it really means a lot to me. I can't wait for the next milestone, and hopefully that one will be a little bit more prompt with the video. But anyways, let's get started. So for this one, I was thinking that I was going to do a 100 subscriber celebration video, and I had in mind that I wanted to distribute those PSDs. So I wanted to go with something that I could really show different techniques. And like a classic schoolgirl would have clothing, hair, skin, eyes, everything. I could kind of show you guys what I'm doing. And for the sketch, I always try to lay down some color, even if it's monotone, just to get an idea of what I want to do in the future. If you lay down some colors before you get started with the line work, then it typically will help you catch any little inconsistencies or any things that you just don't like visually. It's not always the case. Like with this drawing, if you see the sketch versus the final outcome, you'll notice that in the final outcome I have two eyes, whereas in the sketch I'm just trying to hide one of her eyes with her hair. And later on, as I progressed, I felt like it just didn't look right. And it's fixable, but if you really put in the time in the sketch process before you hit the line work to get everything in the way that you want it to, then it really saves a lot of time later on. And so as far as the line work goes, Procreate is great because it records the time lapse in the background, but you don't really get to see the layers and how I use different brushes and layers to do the line work. I'll try to explain this more in another video, but for now you can always look at the PSD, and I'm going to one day distribute the custom brushes that I use for both painting and line work. I use the same ones, only like 2 or 3, and hopefully I can refine them a little bit more and get them out to everyone. And then I move on to coloring. And in this one, because I'm doing it on Procreate, I was using a lot more blending layers. That for this canvas size, I only had maybe about 20 or 30 layers, and to make the most of that, I used like multiply, screen, all that to just be able to use it on all different sections of the drawing. So I put my base colors first, and then above that added, I believe, a multiply layer, and then above that maybe a darken layer. But you could use different combinations of blending effects to get a really nice color rendering in Procreate without using many layers, and just kind of flushing it out, adding more depth to it. And eventually you notice that I spent a lot of time trying to refine the shading of the face and all, and I couldn't find a good way to cover for that eye that I was trying to hide with shadows. In the sketch I thought it looked fine, but then when it came down to the proper illustration, proper coloring, I just wasn't feeling it. So I believe for this one I took the left eye, copied it, flipped it, and just made some alterations to make it work. Then when we move on to the hair, I have a full detailed hair coloring tutorial on my channel, and I'm going to link to that in the description if you want to find out more. But basically what I do for the hair, the first layer is going to be my highlight layer, and then above that I make a layer for my shadows, and then I'll erase the shadows. What's nice about Procreate is that you could use your custom brushes for both pens and erasers. So I'll take my hair coloring brush, use it as an eraser, and then kind of carve away at that shadow layer to reveal the highlights beneath. And then it just gets more and more complex. I'm adding layers above and below until it gets to be the way that I want it to. At the end of coloring the hair, I typically like to add like a color dodge, screen, or even another multiply layer with a airbrush, just to give it some more depth, give it a more pop 3D feeling. If not, it's too flat for me personally. And then coloring the eyes is something else that I want to really devote a lot of time and tutorial to. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. At the very end, I tried to add some color variation throughout the drawing, maybe on a separate layer above the line work, to hide any inconsistencies, any places I messed up, but also give like alternate color. So like for the hair, I'll add like a little bit of purple, and same thing for the outfit. But like I said, the full Procreate time lapse is available on my Gumroad, gumroad.com/skipen, and you will probably see in the future my custom brushes available there, and other illustrations and other PSDs available. So keep an eye out on my Instagram, TSUKEPEN, for more information on stuff like that. And I really appreciate everyone that subscribed to my channel, who liked my videos and left wonderful comments or interacted with me in some way. I'm always really happy to talk with anyone who wants to learn more about drawing or the devices that I use and different techniques and all that. So please feel free to reach out at any time. And I'm going to put different links in the description about the things I talked about in this video. Also, let me know if you're interested in any other tutorials or something like that. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. These drawings take quite a bit of time, and then on top of that, making the videos and doing voiceovers, it's still something I'm not quite that used to. It takes me even more time, and hopefully I'll be able to get faster at it and make more in the future. So any support really is greatly appreciated. Thanks, I'll see you next time.